What is up guys, Paul James here, and over the past 30 days, I built a $700 a month passive income stream, and I'm gonna share all of the details with you coming up. So what this is all about, you guys remember that lead gen tutorial series I did a while back? I officially finished that site on April 1st, and I've got some really cool results coming in that I wanna share with you on this video right now. We're gonna actually hop on my computer. I'm gonna share all of the details with you, and all I ask in return is that you smash that like button for me. All right guys, so without further ado, I wanna hop on the computer. I wanna share with you the results I got. I'll also give you some insight into how much time I actually spent on building this up, how many days exactly it took, and what the process looked like so that you can have a better idea of if this is something that you would actually wanna try or not. All right guys, so let's jump right into this. I wanna show you an update of where we are with things on this new business. Now it's been exactly 1 month since I got this going. Again, if you caught my last video, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna end up doing with this site because it's public record or knowledge, I guess you could say, that I've been building the site. It puts me at risk for competition, for negative attacks against it, or someone trying to swipe a client from me. So I may end up just selling this whole site, but this was a fun thing to do live on camera, and I'd probably do it again just for you guys because I've been getting so much great feedback on how much it's helped you. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually reveal to you how many leads came in from this tracking phone number, because we got it all tracked, and potentially how much money would have been made. Again, it's been exactly 1 month since I've completed this. Okay, so let's check it out. This is an update of where we're at with things. So I am now ranked #1 for probably the best keyword of this entire thing, at least at the time of shooting this video. Again, it could be bouncing around depending on where you're searching from. And I would assume that in the actual city itself, it's probably even better. But for Cedarburg Roofing, we have claimed the #1 spot. And we really stand out. You know, we don't have the map pack, obviously we can't. A lot of people ask, are you still gonna get leads not being in a map pack? And just wait for it, because we've got some leads in here. I'm gonna show you what we've done the past month. But yeah, it looks really good, like really clean. We're there, #1. Roofer Cedarburg, probably my #2 keyword. Boom, also #1. And it looks clean there as well. Cedarburg Roof Repair, I think we're only #3. Yeah, #3 for this one. So this one could use a little bit of work, but it's not bad. And we do really stand out with these links on the bottom because we structured our content so perfectly. And again, if you haven't seen the other videos in the series, I'll leave links to them in the description below. You should go check them out. Commercial Roofing Cedarburg, quick little update on this one. #2. And again, we stand out really well. Actually, we've got 2 spots on this one. So we've claimed 2 digital real estate spots on this one, which is great. And then Residential Roofing Cedarburg, #2 on that one. So awesome. I mean, all in all, I am super, super satisfied with the results of everything that we've done here. But the real test is, what would this have brought in had I sold these leads to someone? And I actually did sell some of these leads to someone. I didn't transfer the phone number over to a company, but I did catch some of the voicemails that came in, and I was able to go and sell some of those calls to a roofer that I work with, that I already have as a client, not in this city, but in a different city. And he was willing to take on those calls. But anyways, let's take a look. Before we go any further in the video, I'm gonna ask you a huge favor, and if you're getting a lot of value out of this, please consider dropping below and subscribing and ticking the bell notification icon so that I can update you of my future videos. I'm inside of my account here, my call tracking account. You can see I've got the date selected from March 27th to May 2nd. I finished up this site, although maybe I got some leads coming in around March 27th. I did finish this site up on April 1st. That was when I was like completely done and wrapped up with it. So I know that you probably saw videos after that point, but I recorded the entire series, even though you guys were seeing them spread out. I recorded them all and finished them by that day. All in all, the time that I actually spent on the site, I mean, it wasn't that much, maybe like a week at most. I spent maybe, I don't know, not much time. About a week, maybe like 4 hours total on it. And I did it all myself other than the content, which again, you guys can see by going back. So let's break down this call tracking report. So remember, someone comes to our website, they're searching for Cedarburg Roofing, they click on our site, they call our phone number on the site, and ideally, in a perfect world, this is what I would want you guys to do and what I do with my other websites, but because this one is public knowledge, again, I'm being cautious with it. But what I do with my other sites is I just forward that tracking number off to a roofer in an area that I'd want to work with, and then I get them hooked with a free lead. And once they like that lead, basically someone's calling and they want to put on a new roof on their house or they want to repair their roof, I follow back up with the roofer via email or however I want to do it, and I say, hey, I sent you a lead. How did it work out? Let's keep it going. So what I would do is I would pitch the roofer on right around $50 per lead for something like this for roofing. In this area is a good number. So we got 22 total calls that came in, but those aren't all good calls because 8 of those are duplicates, okay? What is a duplicate call? It's just what it sounds like. If someone calls up and then they call back, again, we don't count that towards a valid lead because it could have been someone maybe was on the phone and they said, hey, you know, my wife's on the other line, can I call you back? And they hung up and then they call back. Like, we don't charge our clients for duplicate leads. In this case, since it was hitting voicemails, I already know these duplicate calls were actually Yelp calling over and over and over again to verify our Yelp listing. We did go and we did create a Yelp listing. If you missed that video, again, I'll leave links in the description. We did create a Yelp listing without an address just by putting NA in the address field. And we got a nice backlink from that, which attributed to some really nice rankings. Okay, so anyways, one thing I do recommend you do too when you're starting a new site is to set up your site with the tracking phone number either forwarded to the voicemail or temporarily forward it to your phone number just for a week or something, just so that you can capture, like if you're building links, you're building Yelp profiles and different stuff like that. These people are typically going to call and they're going to want to just ask some questions. What they try to do really is they try to upsell you on their premium listings, which I always say no to. I would just go with the free one. But these people are going to call you. So it's always smart to forward your tracking number over to yourself initially just to capture those calls, and then they leave you alone after that. So bottom line is we had 14 good calls come in, okay? 14 calls that were like legitimate. You know, if I go through and I look at the area codes, I'll probably blur this stuff out. But when I go through and I look at the area codes, almost all of them except for the Yelp one came from an area code actually nearby the city, which tells me that they are valid leads. Some of them also left voicemails. You can see here on the side, which I told you I did end up taking those voicemails and giving them to a roofing contractor that I already have a relationship with and work with. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the gist of it. If we take a look here at what we would have made from this, had this been live on our first month, and again, I didn't put it live yet because this is just kind of a case study for you guys so that you could follow along and see how it's done. But here's what it would have been. If we go and we take it and we do 14 times $50 per lead, we get $700, okay? So about a $700 a month site here we're looking at in this small town, which showed not really any search volume if I remember correctly, but we know that people in this area need roofs put on their homes. They need their roof repaired. In fact, I could probably play you one of these voicemails. I may have to start up a new video because I don't think I'm recording on stream thing. Let me restart the camera here so that I can set up my sound to play the sound, and I'll let you hear one of the voicemails here.
1 hour later.
Okay, now I got my system audio enabled. Let's just click play on this voicemail here just so you can hear it. Let me put my headphone in too.
Hello, my name is Todd. We live in Cedarburg and looking to get someone to repair our roof.
All right, so there you go. just to show you, like, they are real leads that did come in from our site. I did chop off his last name as well in editing just for privacy's sake for the customer. All right, guys, well, there you have it. That is the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got a lot of value out of this little update of where things are at now and what the whole past 30 days have looked like for me. I think we got really cool results, and I'd like to do more tutorials or like kind of live case studies like this in the future, maybe on a different topic. Let me know what you guys would be interested in by commenting below, and maybe we can make it happen. Anyways, though, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and tick the bell notification icon thingy if you want to be updated on my future videos. Anyways, guys, until next time, I will see you in another video. I am Paul James. Peace out.